Most of you aren't subscribed. Make sure to slash that subscribe button, as it helps out the channel. Without further ado, seeing Nezuko rush towards the demons, Tanjiro calls her back, not wanting her to be lured away. Seeing her in control of her body, Tanjiro wonders if he can have Nezuko protect Kazumi and the girl, which would allow him to fight at full strength. As the demons become more aggressive, Tanjiro spots an opening, asking Nezuko to look after the others, as Tanjiro dives into the demon's shadow. Slowly descending, Tanjiro spots the belongings of the girls that had been kidnapped and devoured. Additionally, there is increased difficulty in breathing in the demon swamp-like domain, which gives the demons the ability to zigzag around Tanjiro. Luckily for him, there are several water forms that thrive near water. With the demon charging all at once at Tanjiro, he makes use of his sixth form, spinning and twisting, whilst shredding the demons into pieces. Heading back to the surface, we cut to Nezuko, who's able to stand toe-to-toe with one of the clones, but when the clone plays dirty, Tanjiro is forced to step in to assist. Cutting off the demon limbs, Tanjiro interrogates the demon, attempting to learn about Muzam. As the demon speaks, its voice is suddenly quenched, as if Muzam himself was choking and silencing its voice. Sensing fear in front of the demon, Tanjiro is forced to cut the creature down, as the demon becomes desperate. With the battle over, Tanjiro chats with Kazumi, attempting to comfort him. But Kazumi is clearly distraught, blaming Tanjiro for not understanding his loss, but with one look, Kazumi realizes that Tanjiro must have had things taken from demons as well. Apologizing and bidding Tanjiro farewell, Tanjiro leaves, heading for his next mission in Asakusa. As someone who had always lived in mountains, the loud and bright city overwhelms Tanjiro, forcing him to run to a more secluded place with Nezuko. Ordering a bowl of udon, Tanjiro indulges in the meal, as Nezuko drifts off to sleep. Suddenly, Tanjiro is overwhelmed with a familiar scent, which forces his body to move on its own. Leaving Nezuko and making his way through a crowd of people, Tanjiro realizes that the demon that had ravaged his family, Muzam, is nearby. Closing in on the smell, Tanjiro reaches out towards a pale human-like demon, but is speechless. Surprisingly, the demon has a daughter and a wife, which throws Tanjiro off, as he's unable to cut down Muzam. With Muzan's wife asking about who Tanjiro is, Muzam brushes Tanjiro off as a lost kid, all whilst Tanjiro wonders if his family knew that Muzam was a demon. Bearing his claws, Muzam cuts a nearby civilian, which transforms them into a demon, causing havoc in the crowd. Seeing the civilian attack his female partner, Tanjiro springs into action, restraining the demon. Making use of the chaos, Muzam makes his exit, but catches the attention of Tanjiro. Unable to chase after Muzam, Tanjiro screams at the top of his lungs that he'll find Muzam and pay him back for all the pain and suffering that Muzam has inflicted onto the world. As people begin to crowd around Tanjiro, the police show up, assuming the demon to be a drunk. Demanding Tanjiro hand over the demon, Tanjiro knows that these normal humans would not be able to restrain the demon. As Tanjiro continues to hold down the demon, whilst also fending off the ignorant police, he begins to smell a new scent. Encasing Tanjiro in some visual effects, two demons approach Tanjiro, forcing him to focus on the male and female demon pair. The demons begin to question Tanjiro's morals, as Tanjiro still considers the demon a person, leading the female demon to reveal her goal of slaying Muzam herself. Following Muzam, we see him part from his family, heading into an alleyway. Running into a drunk, Muzam easily kills the fool, whilst also dispatching his bigger. Seeing as there is a witness, Muzam injects the witness with his blood, but the human is unable to withstand Muzam's power, having their body melt. Calling his underlings, Muzam orders two demons to hunt down the boy with the Hanafuda earrings. Obeying Muzam's orders, the two head off to find Tanjiro, as Muzam remembers a swordsman, who had given him trouble in the past. Back with Tanjiro, we see him scolded by the udon owner for not finishing his meal. As compensation, Tanjiro orders another bowl, but when the owner demands that Nezuko eat a bowl as well, Tanjiro changes his order to 2 bowls, to compensate for her inability to eat human food. Scoffing down the 2 bowls, Tanjiro pleases the store owner, heading off, only to greet the male demon from earlier. Intending to lead Tanjiro to his female accomplice, the male demon becomes disgusted by Nezuko's looks. Unable to fathom what the demon had said, Tanjiro begins to point out Nezuko's perfect proportions, all whilst following the demon to its hideout. Stopping in front of a dead end, the demon boy passes through, leading Tanjiro and Nezuko to enter a hidden zone, concealing the two demons' hideout. Before they enter the house, the demon boy makes it clear that he has no interest in helping Tanjiro, but is doing so, as his female accomplice wants to. Greeting the female demon, she's revealed to be Tamayo, a doctor, and her assistant Yushiro, the demon boy. Learning that Tamayo had tweaked her and Yushiro's body to not want human flesh, Tanjiro realizes that this must be the reason he can't smell a demon scent from the two. Additionally, Tamayo mentions how she personally, after 200 years, has been able to convert the once human Yushiro to a demon. Tamayo adds that she has no intentions of creating demons randomly, as she only terminally ill humans into demons. Seeing as Tamayo is not letting any deceptive sense, Tanjiro continues to. At the same time, two of Muzam's underlings follow Tanjiro's footprints, leading them to the secret passage. Having been investigating ways to revert demons back to humans, Tamayo asks for Tanjiro's help to further her research. Asking for permission to study Nezuko's blood, along with needing blood from demons related to Muzam, Tamayo mentions how peculiar Nezuko's case is, having been asleep for 2 years, but not going rogue as a demon. Accepting, Tanjiro is warned about how powerful demons can become, if they have the blood of Muzam. Just then, Muzam's underlings attack. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like and comment.